Hey, konnichiwa, it's Gray from Wakizashi's Teahouse over in Japan. Let's get straight into the picks for this week, starting out with DC. Absolute Batman issue 2 drops, written by Scott Snyder. It has Nick Dragotta on art, Frank Martin colours, Clayton Cowles letters. $4.99 for this, 32 pages. Did you read the first issue? What did you think? As you can tell by the cover, it's Alfred Pennyworth, MI6 agent on there, fighting against Batman by the looks of things. It was interesting to see Scott Snyder putting a comment in the League of Comic Book Geeks on the page here, and he says, the last page of this one is really fun, and he's made really block capital letters, so whatever that means, there must be a huge cliffhanger or something. Yeah. I'm still going to give this at least 3 issues to see, it's going to keep my attention. I'm going to keep buying it, keep reading it. Next up, I've got Green Lantern issue 17, written by Jeremy Adams, art by Geronimo. $4.99, 32 pages. Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart mount a defense against the United Planets and the newly transformed Lord Premier Tharos, all while Star Sapphire faces an unlikely creature from her past. Yeah, I'm kind of caught up now in the Jeremy Adams Green Lantern hype, because the last few issues have been, for me, who's pretty new to the character, have been really entertaining, really good, fun cosmic comics. So, I'm on board. I blame Jim from Weird Science Comics. Following that, we have the award for the worst cover of the week, or the least interesting cover of the week, shall I say. Sorry. Batman and Robin issue 15, written by Philip Kennedy Johnson, art by Javier Fernandez. Again, this is $4.99, seems to be the regular now with DC Comics. It says 32 pages. What should have been a run-of-the-mill charity banquet for Bruce and Damian has, quite literally, gone up in flames. And now, without access to their costumes and gadgets, father and son find themselves fighting for their lives at the hands of the mysterious spectre known only as Memento. Wait a minute, isn't that a Chris Nolan movie? But who is this new villain who set the blaze that threatens to disintegrate the dynamic duo? Why does it replicate an infamous century-old tragedy from Gotham's history? And what is Memento's connection to the Dark Knight's past? Yeah, I enjoyed the previous issue, which was the first one of Phil Kennedy Johnson's run on Batman and Robin. So, I'm going to give this a shot. At least 3 issues of his run. See how we do. Continuing the Batman theme, another Batman book. It is Batman Gotham by Gaslight, The Kryptonian Age, issue 6. That's right, we're on issue 6 already. Written by Andy Diggle, art by Leandro Fernandez. This is $4.99 for 40 pages, so it's a bigger book than the other ones. As threats from the past resurface in his present, Batman must work alongside strange new heroes to save the day, including the steel-hearted sheriff of Smallville, Kansas. You can see him on the cover there. The Kryptonian age may have come to a close, but an age of justice has only just begun. Yeah, I'm still really enjoying this, especially the world building, the setting. And I do like, I'm going to say the wrong artist then. I do like Leandro Fernandez's art in this. Moving on to Marvel Comics, and we have The Amazing Spider-Man issue 61, legacy number 955. $4.99 for 32 pages. New writer on the book, for now, it's Joe Kelly. Art is by Ed McGuinness and Nico Henrichon. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this. I dropped Spider-Man with Zeb Wells, but I'm curious at least to try out the first issue of this 8 Deaths of Spider-Man. And I'm not 100% sure, but I've heard a rumour, maybe I read somewhere, that Joe Kelly's just doing this and then there's going to be somebody else, another writer, on the book. But I'm not sure. I could be wrong about that. As you can see on the cover, Doctor Doom and his Sorcerer Supreme now. It says, each year, Doctor Strange would use every ounce of his power and experience to save the world from an evil god. This year, Doom is delegating the task to Spider-Man? The leader of Latveria has given Spider-Man a new magic-powered suit and 8 extra lives with which to save the world. True believer, there won't be enough. 8 extra lives? A magic-powered suit? Yeah, we'll see how this goes, but I've got a feeling I'm going to be 1 issue in and then I'll be done. How about you? Are you going to give Amazing Spider-Man a chance now? It's got a new creative team, but we all know who's behind it, who's holding the reins. He hasn't changed, has he? Nope. Nick Lowe, still there. Next up, and this feels fast. I'm sure it was only 2 weeks ago we had the last issue. Ultimate X-Men issue 9 from Peach Momoko. It's $4.99, 32 pages. Yeah, what do you think? Last issue I thought was, it was pretty good, but there was a lot going on. The plot was a bit here, there and everywhere, but let's see what it says in the synopsis. Maystorm versus Surge in a static skirmish. Lightning collides as Maystorm and Surge finally confront each other. But when Surge is left weak and drained of her power, Maystorm has even more questions and must investigate the mysterious cult Surge is part of and its relationship to the mutants of the Ultimate Universe. Again, it still feels like it's doing its own thing. It's kind of separate to the other titles, but with that line there, maybe not. Maybe they're going to be bringing things together, but I can't see how they would fit in with this world. Uncanny X-Men issue 5, written by Gail Simone, art David Marquez, colours Matt Wilson, $4.99, 28 pages. Legacy issue 705, it says. Okay, this is the conclusion to Red Wave. It's called Thunder in Our Hearts. The Uncanny X-Men face an unstoppable force of evil and death who reveals a shocking secret. I tell you, these forces are always unstoppable, aren't they? But they may not survive long enough to face it. Will the next generation of young mutants stand by Rogue and her team, or will they join the other side? It's the only X-Men book I'm still reading. Oh, sorry, I was forgetting about Ultimate then. Sorry, Peach Momoko. But that's kind of out of the, the continuity. It's not one of the main regular books. Gail Simone's doing enough to keep me interested in this. It's usually a fun book. It's worth reading, and David Marquez's art is always good. So, yeah, I'm still on board Uncanny X-Men. How about you? Right then, let's move on to indies, and we're starting off with Image, Skybound. Yes, it's that time again. It's Transformers, issue 14. $3.99, folks. $3.99 for this. Fair play to Image. 28 pages. It says here, writer Daniel Warren Johnson and art by Jason Howard, colours Mike Spicer. A very, very brief synopsis. The fate of Starscream revealed. Everything has changed for the most conniving Decepticon the universe has ever seen. And hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Oh no, wait a minute. Like a Starscream scorned. That's what it says here. Pretty cool cover, by the way. And sticking with Image and Skybound, we have, here it is, G.I. Joe issue 1. Written by Joshua Williamson, art by Tom Riley, the guy who did the Duke miniseries. Colours by Jordi Belair. This is $4.99 for 40 pages. Conrad Hauser, codenamed Duke, has assembled a special force known as G.I. Joe to battle the rising power of the mysterious Cobra in the aftermath of the Autobots and Decepticons' arrival on Earth. Wow, one of those famous long sentences I love so much in these synopses. But the enigmatic Cobra Commander has unleashed the power of Energon like never before. Featuring many familiar faces and the first appearance of an all-new character, this is the comic that will change everything you think you know about G.I. Joe. And that's only half the surprises in store from the chart-topping Energon Universe Dream Team of Joshua Williamson and Tom Riley. Yeah, they're really bigging this up, aren't they? Just having a quick scroll through, there's like, wow, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, oh my god, losing count. A plethora, a hell of a lot, a huge amount of variant covers, most of them retailer exclusives, unfortunately, and incentive covers. Oh, there's a Brett Booth variant, a David Finch variant, these are the regular ones, yeah, open orders. Lee Bramejo variant. Oh yeah, Jenny Frisson too, okay, looking good. What do you think though? So many covers to choose from, which one would you go for? Do you pick up this one, the main cover, or would you go for a different one? Image Comics again with Precious Metal issue 6. This is my choice. It's the conclusion, folks. As it says here, the epic conclusion to Max Weaver's journey in which the Little Bird universe is forever changed. Story and art and write. Wait a minute. Story artist writer. We've got Darcy Van Poelgeest and Ian Bertram as the story and artist. Colours by Matt Hollingsworth. This is $5.99, but this is a big book. They've all been big issues. 56 pages of psychedelic, crazy, unique art. Yeah, looking forward to this. Going to see how it all wraps up. But I tell you, I don't know many people who are reading this apart from me. If you are, please let me know in the comments. Moving on to a Titan Books title, it is Heatseeker Combustion, Issue 1. Part of the Gun Honey series, the hard case crime books. It's written by Charles R. Dye, art by Ace Continuado. Is that a real name? Colours by Asifer Rahman. Rahman? This is $3.99, 32 pages. The best-selling Gun Honey spin-off is back. Set in the Gun Honey universe, starring the fiery ex-girlfriend of Gun Honey, Joanna Tan, a master of disguise and deception, a biological weapon that could kill millions, a scientist's daughter who needs to disappear, and Heatseeker, Dahlia Racers, is on the job. But can she beat a beautiful mercenary unable to feel heat, cold, fatigue, or pain? Yeah, good to see this back, and it's worth checking out the page if you want on League of Comic Book Geeks. Check out all the variant covers. There's a few naughty ones on there, I've got to say, with, what's the word? Strategically placed black bars to cover the most exciting parts of the cover. My God, can I say that? Am I cancelled now? You know what? I don't care. And my final pick for this week is from Dark Horse Comics. It's my old favourite, Gru, with Minstrel Melodies Issue 3, written by Mark Ivanier and Sergio Aragones, art of course by the wonderful Sergio Aragones, colours by Carrie Strachan. $4.99 now, unfortunately. That's Dark Horse Comics for you these days. 32 pages. Gru's foolishness is endless, so here are more entertaining verses from the travelling minstrel who's been delighting, and sometimes disturbing, folks across the land with tales of the bumbling barbarian. Oh, I forgot to say the letterist is, of course, the wonderful Stan Sakai from Usagi Yojimbo. It's crazy that he does the letters on the Gru books, isn't it? No, well, not crazy. I think it's awesome, but yeah, fair play. Okay, so that's it. It's kind of it's a limited week from me, from choices. I've tried to cut down a little bit on unnecessary books, but I'm sure you'll have some that I've not mentioned. If so, do let me know what you'll be picking up. And also, if you're still listening, great that you are, do let me know if there are any you would consider any essential must-buy books from Marvel coming out right now, especially the main books. You know, I know some of the Ultimate Universes are worth a look, but from the main Marvel Comics titles, please let me know if you are regularly and reading as well as buying a title, a comic book, because I just don't know what's going on with Marvel at the moment. There's not a lot to get excited about, but hey, it's just one guy's opinion. So as always, thanks so much for listening this far and watching. I do hope you have a great week, you find some great comics, and hope to see you in a future video. Matane!